Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are continuing on with my decluttering series, and we are going to be doing basically step 1 out of kids toy decluttering. So we have a playroom in the basement. That's going to be another separate video, but I am going to go through today both of their bedrooms, declutter their toys, as well as the toys in the living room. So I'm going to show you here in a second. We just had Holden's 4th birthday and he got a ton of toys and he got a big Lego table, so I need to find some room in his bedroom for that. And there's a ton of toys that he doesn't play with anymore. So we're gonna be going through and decluttering. He actually has already picked out some of the toys that he wants to donate to other kids. So I've got a bag started already with stuff that he's picked out himself that he wants to give away. But we're gonna go through and look at everything else because, so this is his new Lego table that he got, and then he got this crane for his birthday. But in this gray bin here, that's all of his Duplo and blocks, which he always plays with. Anything in these 2 bins, he has not even looked in those bins in probably 3 months. He never plays with that stuff. So I think a lot of that stuff might be up for grabs. I do have to keep in mind though that I do have another boy coming up. I have a 6-month-old, so I want to keep some toys obviously for him. But I'm sure that there's a few things in there that we can get rid of. So we're going to go through and get rid of some of that stuff. And then going into their bedrooms, here's my 6-month-old. Don't mind my pile of laundry here. It's also laundry day. Here's the little Dawson. Hi, baby. Hi. Then we go into Holden's room. These tracks are a staple. You guys, if you guys have seen my videos before, you pretty much know these tracks are a staple. Holden is obsessed with trains and train tracks, so he's always building tracks. We're not getting rid of any of those. But there is toys in all of these bins that he doesn't really play with anymore. So I'm sure we can find something with that. And I'm thinking I want to put the Lego table here. So we're going to have to figure out something for these books. I would like to get rid of all of these toys out of here and put them in the living room. But we need to do something with these books. I wish, like we have this little bookshelf here, but I took out this back panel so he can have a little fort under there. But it would be so nice if we could use that full bookshelf because that would fit all the books. But I do have a plan. I have this little stand here in my bedroom with books on it that I think I'm just going to get rid of. I'm going to put the books back on the bookshelves in the living room, and then we can use this little stand for Holden's books in his room. So I think that's the plan we're going to go with for that. My main reason for doing this is because I've been reading a lot that the less toys kids have, the more they use their imagination, and kind of like the better it is for like to stimulate them. They actually play more with less toys, and we just have so many toys. Like you guys will see in the next kids decluttering video when I go downstairs and do the basement. There's so many toys down there, and we've been so lucky. We have a lot of family that have had boys, and so they've just given us their old toys. So a lot of toys we've never had to pay for, but we just got so many hand-me-downs and then stuff that, you know, that they've gotten for their birthdays and stuff like that. It's just a lot. So so we're gonna go through and we're gonna get started here by decluttering, and I'll show you guys at the end what all we're gonna be giving away. So let's get into it. Okay, you guys, so we've got Holden here, and I want this. Okay, well, you have to put the semi trailer that goes on with it. Are you sure? You play with that quite a bit, don't you?
I don't remember.
Holden is picking out some toys that he's going to donate that he no longer wants, so that's fantastic. Yep, that goes with it. And all those little race cars. They're all in there somewhere. So we are starting out our decluttering the right way. I'm very proud of you, Holden, for getting rid of some toys that you don't want to give to other kids. That's awesome.
And I don't want it to bother me.
Oh, okay. Put them all in the bag. Whatever you don't want.
Because the kitty don't play with this anymore.
Well, why don't we leave it for the kitties? Because it is a kitty toy, but it always ends up getting thrown in your toys. But I bet you if we left it out, the kitties might play with it. So we'll leave it out for them. Okay? Good job, buddy. You're doing great.
These are going to be okay for now.
Okay. Good job. Okay, so I'm going to start out in the living room, and I'm just going to move all of these toys kind of to the side, just kind of do a quick little tidy up here, get Dawson's toys out of the way, and then move over this Lego table that will be going in Holden's bedroom a little bit later on in the video. And now I'm going to just take out all of these bins, and I'm kind of just going to go through every single little thing. I'm going to touch every item, and I'm really going to think about when was the last time I saw him playing with this. Even when he was younger, did he play with this a lot? Because like I told you guys earlier, I do have another son. You can see him bouncing there behind me. I've got another son coming up, so I want to make sure that I'm keeping toys for him. But I'm just trying to think, like, toys that Holden didn't even really play with that much when he was in that age bracket. You know, do I need to keep those, or can they move along? So go through all of that. And I'm also taking this bin full of Duplos and blocks. I'm going to separate them out, and I'm going to put the blocks away for Dawson and just keep the Duplos in this bin for Holden.
I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red lights, I could just stay the same or be winning the game. I'll be standing high and I'll win the fight.
I came straight through the dirt, my sleeves pulled up, my head held high. No shirt, no shoes, but a beating heart, and I made sure that my tongue was tied. Try to shut up and just put up with all the lies they told. Guess this is what it's like when you grow up. I'm feeling old. Some say it's normal when you get formal. It comes with age, what a mistake. Cause when I was a kid, I dreamt of something greater, like standing on a stage and hearing all those people shout my name. But now I'm hanging low and looking for someone to blame. So
I'm not gonna lose myself. I'll be standing high and I'll win the fight. Not gonna lose myself. And I wanna know, yeah, I wanna know. I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red lights, I could just stay the same or be winning the game. I'll be standing high and I'll win the fight.
I don't know if I can make the days go by like this right now.
I don't know if I can make it when I walk alone.
I don't know if this road is too long, guess I'll make it some.
So now that I've pretty much finished separating out the Duplos and the blocks, I am just continuing on to go through the rest of these toys, and like I said, just gonna go through and take away any ones that I don't see Holden playing with very often, that I don't think Dawson necessarily needs either, and just give away as many as possible because they just have so many. And I think, like I told you guys earlier, I have a huge playroom downstairs for them as well, which we will be decluttering in another video. And after kind of like gaining some perspective after doing this, I think I might go through and do another declutter yet again after I'm finished doing the basement room as well. Just because when you're in the moment, sometimes you're thinking like, oh, okay, well maybe I'll keep this, like maybe they still use this, or maybe I'll need this. But I think if I go through, do all the decluttering in both the rooms, and then afterwards like leave it for a couple of weeks and come back to it again, I think I'll probably be able to get even more items donated as well.
I'm walking down the street on clouds instead of the concrete I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way, nothing can ruin my day. No matter what anyone does or say, I smile at fools. No, I don't care, cause I am on my way up and I won't stop.
Okay, so now I'm just going to go through. I showed you guys this cart that I had in my bedroom, and I'm just going to take off all the books onto it and put it back onto my shelves, and then that way I have this little cart free that I can wheel into Holden's room later and put his books on it.
I know what it's like when nothing goes your way, so I'm gonna let myself enjoy the fruit from this lucky day. Yeah, I am on my way up. I won't slow down. Yeah, I am on my way.
Okay, so we're going to do some quick tidying up in this bedroom. Of course, he's got train tracks built on his floor, so we're going to go ahead and just clean that all up, and then I can start messing around with the books and just like putting all of his books, or as many books as I can fit, into the little shelf that, or the little book cart that I took from my room, and we can just kind of see how much room I'm going to need for those books, because he has quite a few books. As you guys can see from my shelves, I'm a huge reader, so I definitely want to instill a love of reading into my boys as well. So they have a lot of books, and we've been so lucky. We've gotten so many books. Well, same thing with the toys, right? We've gotten so many books and toys, you know, just from family members and all that kind of thing. And I always manage to find a really amazing sales. Like our library often has sales and stuff like that. And it's really, I just love having an option for them to have tons of different books.
I won't slow down. Yeah, I am on my way up. I won't slow down. It's like to be broken, and I know what it's like when nothing goes your way. So I'm just gonna let myself enjoy the fruit from this lucky day. Yeah, I am on my way up. I won't slow down, 'cause I am on my way up. I won't slow down. Yeah, I am on my way. I won't slow down. I am on my way.
Hey guys, so I'm going to show you. I know it's still a mess here right now. I've done the decluttering. I am going to go through and just tidy everything up, but just from these bins alone, as well as the toys in Holden's bedroom, we have this whole bag heaping. Like, it's a big bag, and it is heaping with toys that we are going to be donating. Then I've got these Lego containers, and I've put the big blocks in them. And we're just going to put those away for Dawson, because I feel like Holden now, like, he has all of his Duplos in here, which I just separated. And then he's got his Lego table, so he doesn't really need the blocks anymore. And then we just have all the other kind of random toys, cars, that kind of thing. Same thing in here. So we have removed that whole entire bag, and then I have some stuff that's for the garbage in here, broken toys, stuff like that. So that's that. And then now into his bedroom, we have all of his train tracks here. He's got plastic train tracks there. Then we've got books there on his bookshelf. We have his Lego table there, and all of his books over there now. So he's got a lot of room to play, which is perfect. Build his train tracks in here, play with his Lego in here, and then we still have, I don't think I showed you guys this before, but any other little toys. We've got like his magnets there. We have his Marble Run, potato heads, Play-Doh stuff in there, and then just like some more books here. These are like holiday books, and these are books that are a little bit older, that sort of thing. So I'm very happy with this first sweep. I'm going to go through and just tidy everything up now. But probably next week we will go downstairs and actually take a look at the playroom, because there is tons more toys down there. Like, it is insane how much they have, and they just don't need that much. So we will be going through and reorganizing and decluttering the toy room in a video coming up soon. So make sure if you're not already subscribed that you hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss that video. Turn on your notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload. And yeah, that way you guys can see the next one. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really hope that I was able to inspire you and give you some decluttering motivation in this video. Let me know in the comments down below, how many toys do you think is a good amount for each kid? Like, all those articles that I've been reading say like 10 to 15 toys. Is that too little? Is that too many? What's your take on that? Let me know in the comments down below. Hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.